Hello guys, you're watching The Thoughts of Faith and today's topic is why do we need masks? Are you ready? Let's go! Today we all wear masks, which is funny because I'm not talking about these. We all wear masks because we're trying to protect ourselves. We're trying to hide something that we're ashamed of from the other people. We want to look different. We're afraid so much to disappoint people that surround us by showing them our real selves. And that is why we try to create this image of what we would like them to see in us. And really, it doesn't change anything. It doesn't change who we really are. And you know, there's such word, integrity. Integrity means that you are the same on the inside and on the outside. But of course, integrity is usually connected to some high moral standards. So the question is, what to do if you are just ugly and disgusting inside? And you know what? I'm so sick of wearing the mask. I'm so sick of trying to look who I'm not. So that's why right now I decided to just say the truth about myself to you all. So listen this. My name is Dmitry Dudnik and I am... Actually, that would also be the mask of the fearless, cool dude who is not afraid of anything, and that would not be wise. So, where do we draw this line? The line between wearing masks and being honest? Well, first of all, we need to know a couple of things about that. The first thing is that God knows us through. He actually knows us even better than we know ourselves. So there's actually no need to wear a mask before God. We can talk to Him about everything that happens in our lives, about our feelings, about our fears, about our thoughts that we think, maybe even we think funny and weird thoughts, but it doesn't matter. He knows them, and He will not be surprised no matter what we say to Him. And the amazing thing about that is that He still loves us, despite of what we think and of what we do. We can never deserve God's love. He doesn't love us because we try hard to overcome ourselves and to fight against sins and to become better. And we're not doing this to deserve His love. Actually, we do this because He loved us and we know about that. And that's why we just try to grow for Him. But He accepts us before we change and loves us unconditionally. And here is another amazing thing. If God accepts us who we are, there's no need to fear what people think about us. Just think about it. We all are wrong at some things in our lives. We all do stupid things. We all do mistakes. And do we try to measure who is more weird and who is less weird than others? Often people who mock other people, they have something worse to be mocked for. So really, there's no need to be a part of this carnival. Just try to be real. And here's another thing though, you know, there's a difference between not wearing masks and entrust yourself to people. We can read one scripture from the Bible in John 2nd chapter verses 23 and 24. It's written, "Now while He was in Jerusalem at the Passover festival, many people saw the signs He was performing and believed in His name. But Jesus would not entrust Himself to them, for He knew all people." You know, Jesus did not entrust Himself to everybody because He knew what was in the people's hearts and He knew what would their reaction be. And you know, we don't know what's in people's hearts, so that means that we need to be even more careful with that. I mean, with entrusting ourselves to people. But we can trust to those who we know and who we understand that would not betray us. You know, as Jesus still trusted the 12 disciples, right? So, actually, on one hand, we should not just say everything and spill our guts to everybody around us. And on the other hand, we need to have people who we can trust, that are close to us, and who we can be open with. Sometimes our openness can hurt us, but still we cannot survive without sharing our burdens with the ones who we trust and who are close to us. So, just be wise in that and find good friends for yourself to be open with. So the final question is, what mask do you prefer to wear? And maybe it's time to take it off. And if you decide to do that, start with God. Be honest in front of Him, because He knows you and He still loves you and accepts you. That's all I wanted to say. And if you like this video, again, subscribe, put thumbs up, and follow our Facebook page. The link is under the video. And I see you next time. Bye bye.